grew up outside of Portland in Oregon on about a 5-acre piece of land with my family. I remember playing outside with my sister. My parents would kick us out the door and make us go play outside for a few hours regularly, and we would explore the fields and the little woods and the creek by our house. I learned to love that piece of land and all of the creatures that live on it. In the tradition that I grew up in, we focus on social justice as a way to live out our faith. We love God and we love our neighbors as ourselves, and we live that out by trying to treat one another with equity and justice through love. And so as I was thinking about the history of how people of faith have worked on social justice issues in the past, I was wondering which of those issues is the one that I'm particularly drawn to. And I thought about my connection to God through the natural world, and I also noticed the ways that the land and the air around us is not as healthy as it could be, right? Pretty much if we don't have clean air and clean water, if people don't have access to all the natural resources that they need, the rest of those social justice issues don't really matter. So I realized that climate justice is the social justice issue of our time. In our creation justice work, we focus on 3 things: education, advocacy, and action. We put that all together by building relationships with people of faith and goodwill across the state who are interested in environmental justice and climate change issues. So in our education work, we try to help people understand the issues and connect that to their particular faith traditions and the stories and the theology that makes these actions meaningful in our time. Our advocacy work is aimed toward ensuring that our public policies care for creation and tend toward environmental justice for all people and all creatures that we share this land with. We work in Salem and at the national level, and we also encourage individuals and congregations to do policy advocacy at the local level. In our practical action work, we encourage congregations and individuals to engage in specific actions that will be beneficial to the environment and make sure that all of creation is treated well and will be sustainable into the future for all of our children and grandchildren and all of the generations that will come after us. The time is now to do this work of creation justice together. We're already experiencing some of the scary impacts of climate change right here in our own state. And yet, I hope that we don't just motivate ourselves out of fear, but we really think about how much we love this world, this planet that we have the joy of living on, and the people and other creatures that we get to share it with. So I encourage you to join with us in this work of creation justice, to love God, to love your neighbor, to love yourself, and to love the community of all creation.